Trick, please.
I know y'all probably heard this story, but it's gonna always center me in regards to this podcast, man. That we started arguing on Facebook, turned into real conversations, that turned into a podcast on Facebook. But don't pretend like we didn't create a culture over here, whether it was rooted in Africa or not, whether it's
monkey see, a monkey do, a monkey do. Trick, please. Trick, please. Why you trying to do everything that I do? Monkey. I'll show you how to flip it in the cheese. Trick, freeze.
Trick, please.
Trick, please.
I know y'all probably heard this story, but it's gonna always center me in regards to this podcast, man. That we started arguing on Facebook, turned into real conversations, that turned into a podcast on Facebook. But don't pretend like we didn't create a culture over here, whether it was rooted in Africa or not, whether it's
monkey see, a monkey do, a monkey do. Trick, please. Trick, please. Why you trying to do everything that I do? Monkey. I'll show you how to flip it in the cheese. Trick, freeze.
Might be the dumbest man in America. I've never seen anything like this.
correct.
Who implicates himself? Who implicates himself in a book? What's a
the same thing? She can actually talk about different things and different.
The fact that he said he was better than Q, and like.
Have a relationship with my biological father. God brought other men in my life to follow. And
I am racist, and I'll say that to the whole entire world.
Remember me? Take a picture. Let's do like, come on, man.
Because there's so much about this moment that is trying to make people feel like they've lost their minds. When in fact, they don't have a
Yeah, mic check. How I sound? Mic check. How I sound? Yeah. Mic check. How I sound? Yeah, you looking about the illest food around town. Yes, I get around, and yes, I'm like Pac. But yeah, you about to see that the boy don't stop. I got it on lock and I never switch up. And I got the flow, no, not a hiccup. Who about to speak, literally, the boy 33 coming through, who's gonna be some me? Nah, not nobody, man, I'm not sorry. Right now, about to speak, that's body, I mean the body, getting a hardy, but we about to speak right now, we in the party. With it, don't stop it. You know about to get it. Third degree. Oh my God, I'm specific with how I kick the flow. Those that didn't know, about to take it to a whole nother level. Oh my gosh, you see that it's me, but I'm about to do it. Yes, 3 degree. This is the DY3, and you already see it's the crew that we coming at you. Drop your thoughts and your views and opinions. We about to see we don't mess with the minions. And we about to take it to a whole nother dimension. Oh, but please give an extension to those that be trying to hate on the show, but really don't know. Yes, the boy is loco, and I will go berserk if you try to mess with my work. Lay you had a t-shirt. Oh, my feelings never hurt. Boy, do I used to flirt. But you about to see, put your whole face in the dirt. Expert, lyrically, that be the one. If you really don't know, yes, I'm really for the fun. Any action, you can get your gun. Anybody can get it, but anybody not one. You want to see how I do it? But I just ran right through it. 3rd degree like fluid. I'm just talking about the flow. Those that don't know, we about to blow. I don't have to beg, borrow, steal, but I'm about to show you how we click a meal. I don't have to try your buy. They sting like they need, but we know that they lie. I don't have to pay per views just like you. We did 1K, so what's really your excuse? How much dollars did you spend? And you trying to come up acting like you my friend? Say, hey, I got 1 million views like third. Nah, that's really absurd because you don't really put in work. Yeah, I don't got no receipts, but I got the heat. Like I said, right now, we make you move your feet. Make you trying to compete, but we don't see no competition. Like I said, right now, they just wishing it was like us, but we like the ones they can't touch, like MC Hammer. You better correct your grammar and then stand up and applaud. You can see right now, we stay up on the job. Make your head nod with the way that I spit. You don't like me, well, get off of my tip. I'm about to show you right now we being legit. Shout out to E40 in the Bay in the click. But this is it, the opposite of perfection. Now that's not me. You can see and learn a lesson. 3rd degree, I got it on lock. Like I said, we about to go right now and blow the spot. What's good, y'all? How y'all feeling? How you feel?
Man,
we are back up in the building.
What's going on, my beautiful people? What's happening?
Man, you know, we just over here just dropping bombs on man, we want to shout out the YouTube family, the Facebook family. The numbers on both have been great, man. Like Facebook, we did like a 1,000 something views. You know, even on YouTube, we did 1,000 something views. And we not paying like the other dudes. I don't mean to be rude, but I just dropped bombs.
Hey man, hard work and dedication, man. Ain't no substitute. That's what it boils down to.
We don't do the shortcuts, man. Hey, that Michael Jackson review episode, that was a fun one. It's been getting good energy. There's been folks really going back watching the rebroadcast. Actually, the video that I put up, man, we got people that are in the comments section giving their thoughts, views, and opinions. So I really, really appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Yeah, that's dope, man. That's dope. I did notice, you know what I'm saying, a lot of the Conrad Murray interviews starting to pop back up. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot going on around that topic. So, but you know, worldwide legend. That's what happens when you pop out and you get to talk.
When you got the #1 movie in the world, man, opening weekend for any biopic is one of the top biopics. I think the music biopic, I think the #1 is like 900 million, which is Bohemian Rhapsody. But I mean, again, he's not in here and he's out doing Elvis because he outdid the Elvis biopic, Rocket Man, and he's just out here just crushing and doing numbers. Matter of fact, I think they're getting ready to do a part 2.
Oh yeah, I think that's on the way. I think they're gonna touch a billion with this one. I think they're gonna touch $1 billion. They might stretch out there and touch $1 billion with this one.
Hey, let's speak it into existence, man. We hope so. Hey, did you get a chance to see it yet?
I still haven't seen it. You know what I mean? It'll still be here.
Word.
You know, I
All
like
right.
own stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting to where I could buy it, and then I could watch it 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. You know what I'm saying? Slow it down, pause, come back. Because I've been seeing people, they up there doing the moonwalk in the movie theaters and all that. I said, man, I might have to drop kick somebody. I go see the movie and you up there dancing in front of the screen. Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis. You know what I'm saying? Your ass at it.
Well, folks is coming to see Otis now. You know what I'm saying? He's the last living sensation. But yeah, folks is out here and they Michael Jackson gear, you know, saying they Jackson stuff out here acting ratchet. So I think that's a perfect time to drop a little bit of ratchetness on y'all, and we will be right back.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Third Degree. We're back with more ratchet news. Well, some of it's ratchet, some of it's not, but we still got to speak on it. So let's go.
Well, kicking off the ratchet of ratchet, Spirit Airlines is preparing to shut down after $500 million government bailout fell apart. So I wonder what that's going to mean. Hey, at least people won't be flying cheap no more. Well, dang, end of an era. Whew, we are here, we are back, and it's been a long week. As a matter of fact, this is how long my week has been. Man, take a look at that. You know, just long back. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this ratchet news started. We're kicking it off. You know, it's been an MJ weekend, and it's been all week. Matter of fact, the Michael biopic is the #1 movie in the world. The biggest biopic ever, the biggest music biopic ever in the world. This weekend it hit 217.4 million, and it became the biggest opening for all time for a biopic and for a music biopic. Like I said, man, just breaking numbers. Since then, it has crossed over to the 300 million mark at the global box office already, and they're projected that it might hit 400 million by the end of this weekend. So it looks like a part 2 is coming. So congrats to Jafar Jackson, RIP to Michael, and congrats to the whole Jackson family, man. Let's go. It's being reported that ex-cop was arrested for allegedly planning a mass shooting targeting black people. Well, I'm glad that he got his ass clocked. All right, moving on. It's being reported that Kellogg's is bringing back toys and cereal boxes for the first time in over a decade. I might have to go get me a box of cereal just for old time's sake, right? Moving on. This past week was the anniversary of Left Eye's unaliving, and with everything going on, I think Left Eye is missed. Seriously, you know what I'm saying? And maturing is realizing that, hey, she was the best one in TLC and the realest one and the finest one. I'm sorry, Jess, but you know I had a crush back then. You know what I mean? Especially after You Know What's Up video. If you seen it, you know what I mean. Forgive me. Anyway, moving on. RIP Left Eye. DOJ targets hundreds and denaturalization push. Crazy. Moving on. OC cheerleading coach gets 174 years to life for decades of child abusing. Crazy. He deserves more. All right, moving on. It's been reported that Pope Leo urges Africans to stay home and build their countries rather than migrate. Is he on to something? This might be a good topic. We'll talk about this later. Moving on. Man, after being called a nappy-headed black bee, President Trump takes another jab at Candace Owens. Man, how the tables have turned, right? I guess she no longer serves a purpose for him, so he's just dogging it, right? Anyway, moving on. Speaking of dump truck, shots reportedly fired at the White House Correspondents' Dinner, and Trump was rushed off stage as guests hit the floor. Man, why do they keep trying to get at this dude, right? They keep trying to get at him, supposedly, allegedly. But, you know, hey, and supposedly the trigger man was a dude from California. I don't know. Sounds fishy to me. But moving on. It's being reported that 22 monks were arrested at an airport after security finds 242 pounds of weed. What was they doing? They high on life? They high off religion? I don't know. It's crazy, right? Moving on. Jay-Z says, if you're trying to make young music and you're not young, it's going to be inauthentic. Facts. Facts. All right? Moving on. But speaking of which, Jay-Z and Kendrick Lamar are amongst the 30 best music writers alive. And I agree. Hands down. All right, moving on. Dave Chappelle reteams with Netflix for 3 comedy shows during Netflix is a joke fest. Hey, I can't wait to see it. Moving on. Houston police officer relieved of duty after racist video shows her saying she hates black people. And she started crying saying how she apologized. Get the funk out of here. Next, moving on. The White House issued a statement claiming Charlamagne the God inspires political violence against Trump. No, I think Trump's actions inspires political violence against Trump. You know, his hate, his everything that he's doing between the Middle East, between black folks, Latinos, everybody else in America, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're kind of feeling it right now. Even his own people, his own Republicans in those southern belt states, you know what I mean? But hey, what do I know? Moving on.
Google co-founder exits California over billionaire tax. I feel like socialism crazy, right? Well, we want to flee them high prices, man. Talk to your boy. Moving on. In a cut of I Told You So, Tupac's stepbrother files wrongful unaliving lawsuit as the murder case nears trial against Keefe D. I said this to a certain particular filmmaker, you know what I'm saying? And my partner said this to a certain particular filmmaker, but the arrogance, I'm saying like, no, I know Mopreme, and he didn't, look, he's holding them accountable. And you over there protecting Tupac's, a dude that participated in Tupac's unaliving, and you're supposed to be a Tupac fan or a Tupac justice seeker. Anyway, moving on. Rap legend signed honor with Keita Brooklyn. Salute. Moving on. Going back, Supreme Court sides against black voters and blow to landmark civil rights law. And it's crazy because the civil right is condemning it. And we will get more about what that actually means, but essentially part of the 1965 Voting Rights Act, which protects, minorities, or should I say black folks, has been gutted in Louisiana. And that could be a step further for other states. But hey, moving on. With MJ still being hot, part 2 is coming, what we're talking about, but while Michael Jackson, the hottest thing topping all the topics, whatever, Chris Brown reveals the cover art to his new album, Brown, releasing May 8th. And it looks, this is giving Michael Jackson Thriller vibes, And what we know from past cover arts that have the Thriller lean just like that, we already know this album about to be fire. So go cop Brown, May 8th by Chris Brown. And go get tickets for the Usher and Chris Brown tour, the R&B tour. Go get that and let's support real R&B. Moving on. Florida substitute teacher was fired after she twerked in class, grabbed student's neck, and called herself $1 million prostitute. End quote. The funk is wrong with her. Moving on. Erica Kirk is going viral. I have comedians dressing up a white face, people saying I'm not fit to be CEO, and I have Candace Owens claiming I unalive my husband. End quote. Like we give a flying funk. Anyway, moving on. Oops. Lawsuit alleges a female JP Morgan executive weaponized power, forced banker into humiliating sex acts, and drugged them with Viagra. Let's talk about a hard good time. Humiliating time, right? Crazy. Moving on. Oops, she did it again. Britney Spears officially hit with a DUI charge shortly after a voluntary treatment stay. Crazy. Moving on. Donald Trump won't wear a bulletproof vest because he doesn't want to look fat. Well, sir, I got bad news for you. You look fat without one. Moving on. Cross from the Fuji begins his 14-year prison sentence in Arizona. Prayers out to him. Moving on. There's a new Thundercats movie in the works. Can't wait to see Thundercat. Oh, let's go. Moving on. Do you think Jimmy Kimmel's show should be canceled after his joke about Melania? Nope. Moving on. It's being reported in the David case. New records suggest Celeste Rivas may have been pregnant at the time of her unaliving. This dude is just sick. I hope he gets his ass beat in jail. You know what I'm saying? And over 4,000 signatures and climate viral petition demands immediate removal of David's music from Spotify, Apple Music, and more. And I agree. Let me sign up too. Moving on. Sheriff of New Orleans jail, where 10 inmates escaped, indicted on 30 felony counts and could face decades in prison if convicted. Looks like she helped him, huh? Moving on. Last but not least, Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson split. She claims infidelity, got fans split. Women talking about, she made Klay famous. Dudes calling out her body count. Wait, check this. Saying that she's a Hugh. Man, this is crazy, right? But we're going to talk about this tonight, all right? Let's go. Anyway, I'm Third Degree, and that's been your Ratchet News. Enjoy the show. We are back.
Yes, sir. Man. Not looking fat is crazy. You might want to put, especially after getting popped at. You might want to put that vest on, sir. You know what I'm saying? You might, what did Bernie Mac say? You better wear your vest all day. All mother day. Because, bro, they out there. You know what I'm saying? How many? There's been 3, right? At least 3 that I can think of off the top of my head.
3.
Yeah. 3 yeah, bro. You might want to put that vest on, man. They own you. Yeah, that wouldn't have came to my mind. Give me the vest. I'm behind the glass, all that, everywhere I'm at. But they busting like that. No thanks. You know what I mean? For real.
Right.
But no. What else in there? Yeah, we got to get Buddy off of Apple Music, Spotify, everything. I don't know. I never really listened to his music like that anyway. I mean, you know,
Right.
truth be told, I ain't really, you know what I mean? I mean, if people still listen to his music, that's their business. You know, he probably made some good music, good enough to have a fan base. So, I mean, that's one thing. But, you know, hey, brother's a weirdo. So,
Certified weirdo.
won't be getting no play in this ride. That's all. For sure, for sure. You won't be getting no play in this ride. What else was in there? Man, what's up with these teachers?
Seems like there's a new one every day, right?
Man, what's up? Like, where was y'all at when we was in school? And we had all these mistrunchables and shit. Like, where was twerking teachers when I was in school? You know what I'm saying? Grab me, please. I'm not telling. You know what I mean?
Right.
Where was they at? Man, all we had was bad built lunch ladies teaching. You know what I'm saying? we had none of that going on. Hey, I digress, I guess. It do seem like every other day, though. These teachers
every other day.
I'm gonna have to watch my kids. And hey, don't be silly. Wrap that willy. You know what I mean?
Man,
these teachers out here own it. You know what I'm saying?
On it tough. You know what I mean?
All right. I don't give a damn. Don't bring nothing over here. Don't bring no babies back this way.
Right.
I got some age capable children, so
hey. For me though, I got questions like how are they getting caught? You know what I'm saying? Like how are they getting caught? And I'm pretty sure that some other students that probably are in the know, probably some dude who probably like, well, how come I ain't me? And probably ratting them out or something because I'm trying to figure that one still the funk out.
Absolutely. Third. Think about it. At 15, 16, and 17, if you knock down the teacher, what's the first thing you're gonna do?
You running and telling your homies.
Telling everybody, bro. Hey, Miss
telling everybody, but I'm telling the homies.
But you might as well be telling everybody because the homies gonna tell everybody. Third knock down Miss Whoopty Whoop. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to do it too.
Hey, they get to pressing too hard in class. Yeah, what's the homework at your home? Type, hey, bro, relax, bro. Finna blow up the spot. Just the truth, man. And once you tell one, the whole school know. You know how it go.
Right.
Any little small piece of news, whoever got beat up in the bathroom, whoever was kissing under the bleachers, whoever was, sneaking off the wrong bus stop on the way home, going home would be like the whole school know by the end of the week.
They tell it. You know what I mean?
They tell it. They are telling it.
Hey, y'all. So those for tuning in, thank you for tuning in. Make sure you guys are hitting the like, share, subscribe button. Also, too, if you guys are on Facebook, you guys have been showing up and showing out. If you guys come in the comments, don't be afraid to come into the comments and speak your mind, speak your thoughts, views, and opinions. Also, too, if you want to show love, you can go ahead, look in the comment section on Facebook, hit the stars, you can send some stars our way. If you're on YouTube, we're monetized, so you can super chat, you can donate $2 to the show, whatever, however you want to show love. You can just do $sign Uncle Third on Cash App.
Man, hey, you can subscribe first. Subscribe, hit that notification bell, hype the video. It's absolutely free. Yes. Hype the video up. You know what I'm saying?
As I sit from my great grandfather's glass. Please hype that. All right, y'all. We got a live one tonight. Make sure that if you're sending this out to people, if you want to come on, I got the link in the description. I got the link in the comment section on Facebook. Make sure you hit that. Also, too, if you're going to come on, you have to keep your camera on. And if you're on your phone, you have to use headphones. They work better. They help to stop the bleeding into the show. We want to make sure you're in a nice, quiet spot. Make sure you got your Wi-Fi popping. Make sure you're right next to your Wi-Fi. That's how we kind of eliminate the buffering and all the other bugs and stuff that may come into the show. Also, too, make sure, again, things may get heated or whatever. We don't want to be too vulgar on camera. We're
whatever you do in the comment section, But I will tell you that they will flag you if you're on Facebook. So, hey, you know what I'm saying? It just your boy Uncle Third's giving you a good look out for you. But also just make sure you keep it respectful. We're here to agree to disagree, but this is a safe place. This is your drop your 3 cents where you can drop your thoughts, views, and opinions. You know what I'm saying, man? How you may ever feel. People may not necessarily want to subscribe to how you feel about it, and that's okay. But just know that you don't have to pull up on nobody, threaten to beat me. We ain't on that type of energy. This show is designed for you to, at the end of a hard working week, for you to come let your hair down, unwind. If you chief on something, you chief. If you want to sip on something, water, Kool-Aid, your favorite drink, as long as you're in home and you're doing it responsibly, this is the spot. And we just want to just make sure that it's just all love. You know what I'm saying? Am I missing anything? Oh, first off, I definitely want to thank the Facebookers. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys came through, showed out. The posts have been up. And for those that don't know, I'm not one to really throw out numbers like this, but as far as the views from what I've been posting from last week, 800,000. You know what I'm saying? We had a lot of eyes on the show last week because, again, it was a hot topic. And tonight's going to be another hot topic. So how you help get this show or get the word out about the show is you just simply share. You're talking to your people. Keep the show's name in your mouth as you're talking. And, hey, there's a show where we can come and we can just talk and we can get people's views and opinions and just gain another perspective. Thank you. The YouTubers, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure you guys are subscribing, hitting the notification button, and just continue to share. We love you for that.
Absolutely. And man, listen, women, y'all ain't gotta hide. We see y'all. We do get to see those demographics. The largest viewing portion of our show is women. What is it? Women 35 to 45, I believe.
It was 25 to 35 or something like that.
Yeah, we see y'all. Jump in the comments, man.
44.
We do want to see what y'all have to say.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah,
what's our first clip, man? Throw the first clips up, man.
No, not yet. I mean, like I said, we got to get one. So the show tonight, we're talking about Meg Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson, their breakup. They're split for whatever reason has caused a crash out of sorts amongst fans. The genders are battling. I thought it was bad last year with this whole 50-50 stuff and whatever, you know what I mean? It's taking a whole new, it's an animal with a whole new legs. We got women out here saying that, men ain't ish, of course, which is the normal. But then they're saying that, hey, Megan made Klay famous. Trying to figure that because he's a 4-time NBA champion. But then at the same time, we got dudes out here dragging Meg Thee Stallion's dating history into the foray, which is kind of weird, you know what I'm saying? But body counts actually matter, so we're going to definitely talk about that. Also, too, we got 2 hot seat ciphers today. We're putting Kevin Mercer, Melba, and his wife of Melba Soul Kitchen in the hot seat. We're going to ask him some follow-up questions. As you know, he came on this show here first. And, and we want to see how things have transpired since then. Also, too, we got app and social media creator. App creator, Isaiah King, mysurplus.com, ClearPath. We're going to talk about how to get a debt-free journey going on in your life. We're going to talk about how to save and how to use your surplus and stuff. So he's going to drop some gems too. And he's an app creator. So if you guys want to pick his brain, he's going to be here for that too. So just make sure you guys are hitting the like, share button, please. It's important. But in the meantime, we're going to make sure we go ahead and we show some love. And, we shall return. Who am I going to show love? I know Quez don't like this one, but hey, it's within the 16:9 format. I can put it up. And we can go backstage. We can run the other ads. So it is what it is. Shout out to 50. G-Unit.
It's come to my attention that everyone's calling me a troll. Some said even the king of trolls. First of all, I'm flattered. But I'm done with all that. I would never do a deal with DoorDash. You quite literally deliver beef when millions of people are watching. I mean, who would do something like that? I'm not delivering quality beef. It's more of an art than science. Don't want to be too obvious. It's all about timing. And I'm always on time. Oh, they sell Combs. What a coincidence. No matter what kind of beef you have going on this week, remember DoorDash delivers. And you know what goes great with beef? A bottle of this beautiful Branson cognac, aged 4 years or 50 months. Who's keeping count?
I heard Wendy's upgraded their OG spicy chicken sandwich. New spicy, new spicy, new spicy, new spicy, new spicy, new spicy, new spicy. 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 Next. Spicy. Order for ice spice. What? You forgot your Frosty. New upgraded spicy chicken, only at Wendy's. Spicy. Spice, recognize spice.
Yo, with mushroom coffee being on the rise as of late, I guess the best way to go is with Rise Coffee. And DJ Method X is teamed up with Rise Coffee, so make sure you use promo code METHODXSD15. Also, to check out Method on TikTok at MethodXSD. Also on Twitch TV at MethodXX619. Let's go.
You've seen the footage from last year. Well, Boss Up Brunch is back, and our very own Marquez Miller is back in the building. Join everybody June 27th from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Yard Party ATL. Make sure you pull up. If you've seen them, you know the events are fun, packed with business, and plenty of networking and plenty of praising. Pull up to Boss Up Brunch, June 27th at the Yard Party ATL. See you there.
Uncle Nearest Premium Whiskey is a brand of Tennessee. Whiskey honoring Nathan, Nearest Green, the first known African-American master distiller. The Nearest Green Distillery, located in Shelbyville, Tennessee, is the world's first distillery named after an African-American. Green is credited with perfecting the Lincoln County process, a charcoal mellowing method that defines Tennessee whiskey's smoothness. Get your bottle today.
Yo, we are back. We are back. We are back. All right, you're muted, sir.
Let Ice Spice be a lesson, man. That every time people hate, it usually elevates the people that they hating on. You know what I mean? Yeah, it started as a running joke, like, oh shit, it would have never happened at Wendy's, and then, now look at it. She didn't got a bag out of it, and you still broke in the city, running around trying to fight people with no money in your pocket. Sit down somewhere,
right?
Cause wasn't nobody think about Ice Spice before this. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You know, truthfully, I'm still curious. Like, what was so when you watch that video, right? Now, I think I posted it up last time. The chick was coming in there to the McDonald's, seen her eating with her homegirl, and decided to try to sit down. I would have looked at you like you weird too. Like, what you trying to do, sitting down, whatever. You know what I'm saying? There's a time and place for that. And then, you know, when the energy wasn't matching up, then you try to fire her talking about where you from, where you from. And we all know she from New York. What you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, she deserved that beat down. She deserved her Mick beat down.
Nah, I think the problem is, you know, with social media, people feel like they really know people. So when they run into them in real life, they feel entitled to be able to, you know, engage with them, and that's not always the case. You know what I mean? As celebrities, you know, you may not always be in the mood to be dealing with public people. You know, you might just be trying to chill real quick, duck off, grab your bite to eat, and keep it moving. And somebody jump in front of you and want to sit down and have a conversation. Like, this ain't the time for that. And I don't know you, so no, you can't sit down. You know what I mean? That's a whole different dynamic, truth be told. I think people get it mixed up. It's okay.
Hey, man, the numbers are up right now. The numbers are up. We in the hundreds already. You know what I'm saying? So, hey,
I know some of y'all are just watching, but engagement is key. Get into this comment section. The link is in the comment section. It's pinned. I have it in the description. If you want to get on, like I said, we talking to Meg Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson split. Why are fans choosing sides? Why does it matter? It's just another relationship. But why are people going extra hard and crashing out? Then, like I said, we talking to Melba's. We're gonna get an update. Again, he started right here on this show. You know what I'm saying? And we've been seeing the success, man. We've had mayors and rappers and other celebrities come through to the spot. They've been coming to the hood just to get some of this chicken. You know what I'm saying? And then I got my partner coming up, Isaiah King. He's a creator of mysurplus.com. And he created an app to help you with your debt. You know what I'm saying? Like to help you get out of debt, or and how to save money and how to use your money wisely. So we're gonna talk to him and pick his brain too. So yeah, we got a live one. You know what I'm saying? So just make sure you guys are sharing, and just engage. But if you want to watch, that's cool too. But just keep sharing because the numbers are up.
You know what I'm saying? Look, the man ain't even say he was here or nothing. How you doing, Jess? What's going on?
How about you?
Oh man, I'm just out here living the dream, man, and winning.
I'm a little salty, man. She be missing my ratchet news. Like part of the reason why I love doing the ratchet news is to get her reaction. Because when I first started doing it, she'd be like, she'd be laughing like in the background, like, oh my god, like just. So I do it to get her reaction. It's funny.
Well, kind of hard if I get up at 5:30. Okay.
I'll be putting your business out to the World Wide Web, girl. Don't you know we all over?
You get on my nerves.
Somebody gonna be outside with a web slinger trying to catch you getting off work. You better relax. You know
this time, we are influencers, ma'am. We are worldwide.
We'll stop wilding on the web, the World Wide Web.
we from San Bernardino. You know what I'm saying? So hey y'all. All right, y'all. So let's get into it. Let's stop wasting your time. I know why you guys are in here tuning in, like you guys glued to the thing. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about this whole Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson. Now, for those, I guess apparently, for those that don't know, Klay Thompson is a 4-time NBA champion, world NBA champion with the Golden State Warriors. He was part of the Splash Brothers with Steph Curry. You know what I'm saying? He's the son of Michael Thompson, you know what I'm saying, who is a 2-time champion Laker himself, so I mean, I guess there's people who say who I didn't know who he was till Meg, but I can guarantee one thing, Meg knew who he was.
No, facts.
You know what I'm saying?
All facts.
If he didn't, I don't know if he would have gotten any play. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, but so here goes the clip that I made, and then I'm gonna play a clip. It's weird because everybody's just into it. So let's just get into it. Let's go.
Start. We didn't know Klay Thompson before Meg Thee Stallion. We didn't know Stephon Diggs before Cardi B. And while these guys have more money than these girls have social and global influence. Meg Thee Stallion made Klay a global star, whether he wants to admit or not. These men like to use these women for come-ups and for social status because, don't ever get it twisted, girls. Social currency is still a currency. If you are well known in your circle and you are well respected, a guy can use that for social come-up because being with you makes him look good.
People are wilding, right?
I'll just say that nobody, we don't expect you in the UK to really know who Klay Thompson is. Just start there.
Hey, we lost you for a minute. Your audio. Oh, you can hear me. No, you sound like you're in the bathroom or something. Mike check. Yeah. I think you might want to go out and come back in. So Jess.
Yes.
Why is it that people are so why are people so split on this issue right here of Klay and Meg? What's going on in your opinion?
As far as her making him more famous, maybe to the people who did not watch sports, basketball or whatever, you know what I mean? Yeah, maybe now he's more famous to those people, you know what I mean? Because you can even say that about what's Taylor Swift's man's name? You know,
Travis
like,
Kelce.
Yeah, him. You know, like he's probably more popular to the Swifties now that she's with him. You know what I mean? So that's my 3 cents on that.
That's a good that's a good 3 cents because most people who watch sports know who Klay Thompson is, just like most people who watch sports knew who Travis Kelce was. It's just the people who are oblivious to those activities that don't know who these people are, but they're already worldwide known people. I mean, Klay Thompson, didn't he play for Team USA?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in the Olympics, I mean, like that's worldwide. But if you don't watch sports, of course, you know what I mean. Same thing with Stephon Diggs. If you watch football, you know who Stephon Diggs is. It's pretty simple.
So let's go in. Let's take a deeper dive into what this lady from the UK actually has to say, and then we'll break it down even further.
Start. We didn't know Klay Thompson before Meg the Stallion. We didn't know Stephon Diggs before Cardi B. And while these guys have more money than these girls have social and global influence. Meg the Stallion made Klay a global star, whether he wants to admit or not. These men like to use these women for come-ups and for social status because, like, don't ever get it twisted, girls. Social currency is still a currency. If you are well known in your circle and you are well respected, a guy can use that for social come-up because being with you makes him look good.
Okay. Right. You don't gotta be famous to give a man social currency. If we're being realistic. You just gotta look good. That's it. I mean, how many of these strippers and Instagram thoughts and all these other individuals that were not relevant to the world end up with ball players and rappers and comedians or whatever the case may be. That social currency isn't as relevant as it seems, especially if we're looking at this dynamic where that social currency could be looked at as a hindrance, right? Because that's now the pushback with Meg Thee Stallion is like, well, she done been with hella dudes. What is your social currency worth then? If we're using the same metrics,
right?
You know what I mean? I'm not saying I agree with them. You know what I mean? Because truth be told, you could be a thought and move to a different city and not be a thought no more, and somebody will wipe you up. It's just unfortunate if you a thought and you famous, you can't run from that. You know what I'm saying? We all know you. So it is what it is. But I don't think that's the basis in this. And no, man, I hate these stupid ass gender wars, to be honest. Because there's so many high functioning, beautiful Black couples that are doing everything right. And nobody ever wants to talk about that or big them up or shine a light on that. That irritates me. Like, why are we talking about people who don't give a damn about you to begin with, and to second it, I don't give a damn about them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't sleeping with Meg Thee Stallion. You know what I mean? That ain't none of my I don't. Okay, she's single again. Cardi's single again. That ain't none of my business. Y'all not even friends with these people. They don't even know y'all. If they walk past y'all in a city, they would ignore the hell out of you.
You know what I think it is, man? Truthfully, because I've been pondering about this for like the last 2 days. I think it's, in a sense, certain people put themselves in their shoes. You know what I'm saying? Again, the one thing that makes artists, I guess, big on a certain level is the relatability. You know what I'm saying? To where, like, hey, they're, of course, on a bigger platform. They make music, they're on TV, they do all this other stuff. But at the same time, they're relatable, you know what I'm saying? Because they go through issues and stuff just like them. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's kind of what it is. And certain times people bring their baggage, bring their hurt, bring their trauma into the situation where they make these media posts. But I don't know. It's just kind of crazy to me because I agree. Like, why do you care? Why do you wrapped up so much and Meg Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson's breakup? Something happened. But we have people up here. Well, he cheated and all this other, and it's kind of crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't get it because we have, and then let's put this out there too. Let's go ahead because I want to make sure we're fair to Meg. Meg Thee Stallion. She has a degree, multiple business. She's a Black American HBCU grad. But, so this is what somebody wrote. But, of course, y'all going to try to discredit her because she shakes her ass. And, and so, I mean, when you look at it, she has degrees. She's smart, you know what I'm saying? But, again, I think her track record when it comes to men is on public display. So the flip side to it is when you become a celebrity, your life now becomes or is now placed within the court of public opinion. Everybody has something to say, and especially if you have a dating history or whatever it is, because certain people like Cameron was up here saying like Cameron and Mace Blast Meg Thee Stallion. This would quote you rap about being a
what
was the prize? So yeah.
Okay. But that's what I'm saying. Like,
and then let's get back to it. But then also too, they want to go ahead and bring up, her dating history. Say like, why is this even a meme?
I mean, dude, a lot of people. Let's pull up y'all dating histories. Since we doing it, like let's put your lineup out there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all probably ain't proud of it, but don't nobody know you, so ain't nobody took the time to put it together. And some of y'all, before y'all was Meg Thee Stallion's age, was getting hit in the back of Honda Civics, and you know what I mean. At house parties, slumped over, getting chewed on. But so like if we bring up all your history, what that look like? For the fellas, y'all was dirty dingling, too. So I mean, all this stuff is irrelevant to me. And truth be told, for a lot of y'all women, if Klay Thompson walked up and said, "Hey, I wanted to be with you," a lot of y'all choosing up. So cut it out. Same thing with the men. If Meg Thee Stallion walked in there and said, "Hey, I want you," you're not finna post that meme up with like, "Well, no, you was with Tori and such as." Like, I can't even do it. You're lying. You're lying.
I ain't lying. I can't do no ball players, no celebrities. No.
Why is that, Jess?
Why you think?
I would elaborate more for the women who maybe Team Jess or feeling like you.
Don't care that the celebrities got a track record. They don't care. Majority of them. Okay.
What do they care about?
They probably care about that status. That's what they care about.
Is
I
it
don't
status or
care.
is it money?
Well, that's a part of the status is the money. Is that not right?
Very valid point. Yeah.
I'm just asking for elaboration, just to clarify.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you clarify?
Well, yeah, no, I don't care. You Klay Thompson come up to me, I'll be like, hey, nice seeing you. Good game. Bye.
Damn. Wholehearted, pimp. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
She cold-hearted pimp for real.
No, I mean, but that is some people's reality. To be honest, I think that's most people's reality. Like, okay, that's cool, that's what's up. You know what I mean? But you know, I don't know, man. To me, it's not even. If it wasn't for this show, I probably wouldn't even be thinking about this stuff. I give a damn.
No, because again, like, you know, my thing is, and I want to ask y'all, do body counts matter? Because I'm still trying to fathom, like, why is it so important for this to come up? Why is it even a topic? It's a hot topic. Matter of fact, Quez, you were the one that said we needed to make this a topic because everybody's talking about it. And I'm still trying to figure out, why is it a thing that everybody is talking about? Why are people so vested into celebrity relationships? And then, you know, the cool part about it is some of these people at the same time be praying for the downfall of the relationship. Am I lying?
Because you know what, truthfully told, I think there's a lot of this gonna sound, I'm gonna say it anyways. It's a lot of retired hoes out here that had a vested interest in redemption. You know what I'm saying? Being able to find the baller even after your whole phase. Same thing. That goes for men and women, right? Like I think body counts is subjective to who knows. You know, with men, it's more of a perception thing. Like if we know you done slept with a lot of dudes, as long as we don't know them, we don't really be tripping for the most part. But if it's like, you know what I'm saying, y'all in the same city and you didn't know, everybody that knocked down your girl, you try to make that your wife, that's not a good look for most men. For women, I think some women actually enjoy the process of talking about men with good, you know, phalluses, should I say. And you know what I mean? They discuss it, you know what I mean? And that's how that portion happens. So I think women don't really care about body counts as much as men do, because you got to explain to your peoples why you dating a neighborhood hoe after you know everybody then laid up in her. So I think that's a little bit.
Go ahead, Jess.
Is it about pride?
Absolutely. Men are prideful. Absolutely.
You know, Jess, you're here, and I want the woman perspective from me. Does a man's body count matter to? Do you think a man's body count will matter to a woman?
It depends on the dates.
Not the dates. That's crazy.
I don't know. For me, yeah, I would need some explanations for me. Maybe a lot of women don't care, but for me, I need to know for my personal self, and so I can, you know.
So how many dates did Third give you? Because I got some extras. I'm pretty sure he's not just playing. I'm just playing. If you need help with that timeline, I got you, Jess. You know what I'm saying?
You know, truth be told, I'm gonna be honest with you. When it comes to Jess, she didn't pass too much judgment, and you know, and I had to come clean. Like, you know, we read this book that's called what is it called, Jess?
His needs, her needs.
His needs, her needs. And in one of the chapters, he was talking about what was it there, or was it the other one? Love and respect.
No, we're on love and respect right now.
Okay, his needs, her needs. Yeah, and one of the things he's talking about was, talking with your spouse or your partner about your past dating life. You know what I'm saying? Being honest about who you dated, who's this. And, for me, man, Third, your boy Third used to be kind of out there for a minute. I wasn't really like, ooh, but at the same time, I wasn't really loving that neither. You know what I'm saying? So, I had to kind of talk to Jess and tell, well, okay, this was this, and then show, okay, this was this person. This will actually have feelings for. This person was just fun. This was that. You know what I'm saying? It was the thing where, it's helped. I forget the reason why he said specifically to actually come clean about it. But again, it wasn't like I wasn't really hiding anything from her. And this is what he suggested. His needs, her needs. Go pick up that book because it was good.
I think it has to do with the person's character. That's what I think it has to do with.
No, absolutely. Previous relationships can give you insight to the type of person you're talking to. Truth be told, it really can.
That's what Meg did.
Yeah, so
because she seemed heartbroken, and that's probably why her fans are up in a roar.
Okay, so
just saying, I'm not a
fan, I'm getting ready to go because I'm trying to be unbiased in this, but because I love Klay, but I my feelings I'm a little bitter. I'm a bitter beach because at the same time I wanted him to come to the Lakers and he turned down the deal to go to Dallas. You know what I'm saying? Texas. I don't know why. So I'm a little bitter. I'm a bitter beach. All right, but let's just say it like this, man. Klay. All right. You know what I'm saying? Again, Meg has degrees. She don't seem like she's dumb. You know what I'm saying? She got businesses. She got her own money. I seen her in there, cooking for you. It seems like, and then if her lyrics or anything are a reflection of maybe her character, she can turn on her freakiness for you at any good time. What did you need to cheat for, bro? What did you need variety? Was she not singing in the right note? Were you trying to appease her sexual appetite? Were you not ready to settle down? Hey, I don't give a fuck what you say. Hey, man,
well, damn. I didn't even say nothing yet. Shit.
Hey, I see. She's from down south. She's from Texas. She's in there cooking some chicken. She cooked for his whole family. Bro, what's wrong with you?
That's cool, but my only pushback is
I don't follow them, so I don't know.
Yeah, my pushback is what conversation was had. You know what I mean? Like, did y'all have a conversation about really being together long term? Was y'all on some, hey, this is cool, this fun, let's, you know what I mean? We'll see where it goes. Was y'all having, nah, we gonna be together forever. I want you to meet my family, and you know what I mean? That, like, you don't know what real conversation was had. And just from my honest opinion and review, if you watch them in public, his facial expression said a lot. Like, I kind of knew it wasn't gonna work from just a few clips I've seen of them together in public. They're two polar opposites in terms of what they deem to be respectable behavior, if you ask me. And that could be a big time deal breaker. You get what I'm saying?
I can dig it.
So
How
I think
old is the Stallion?
she's in her early 30s, right?
Oh. How old is Klay Thompson?
Klay Thompson's probably like closer to our age, probably like 37, I think.
Let me see. I'll look it up real quick.
Yeah, Google it real quick.
Hey, I need to hear the magic word. Say Google it, third.
Not the magic word. What is this goddamn? We on the backyardigans? You know what I'm saying? The hell you got going on? You know what I'm saying?
He brought it back to the early 2000s.
Yeah. Hey, yo, first
on
off,
toodles. You know what I'm saying? What the hell you got going on, man?
hey, so it says, according to Google's, Klay Thompson's 36 years old.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like 36, 37. I knew he was.
Hey, bro, you might want to start winding it down, man. You in kind of like the later stages of your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, she cooked. Man, what more do you need? She a freak. She cooked. Probably got good count. What do you?
It don't matter if that's his character.
It don't matter if you can't see yourself being with that person long term.
And for my advice for people like that, you know, again, be honest with yourself. If this is just a physical attraction, be honest with not only yourself, be real with yourself first. All right, you know what I'm saying? You see her, you look, oh yeah, she look good, she looks twerk. Cover your ears, Jess. I mean, okay, she twerking and doing all this other stuff. Cool. You know, if that's what you like, that's what you want to be with. Cool. But do you see yourself with a future with this woman? And if it's a no, or if it's then you don't need to be, quote unquote, playing into her feelings. You don't need to be, you know, misleading, you know, making her think that it's something more than what it's not. You know, again, shout out to my pops. The realest thing he ever said was, you don't have to lie to these women, for the lack of better words.
Right,
be truthful.
The truth.
If you're looking for sex, let it be known that you're looking for sex. And again, at the end of the day, body count for me, it don't necessarily matter. You know, like Quest said, I don't really care. You know, I'd be a hypocrite to say, oh, your body count. But again, I know that I may have a body count. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be real with yourself. If she's something that you potentially want to settle down with, you're going to take the proper steps to make sure that, you're making sure that you are going to be that man that you need to be for her in her life. If not, then let it be. Let her know, like, look, I'm just here for fun, X, Y, and Z. I don't want to settle down, blah, 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 blah. And you never know, because she just might be with it. Meg Thee Stallion is the perfect example of people are trying to bring up her body count. She just might be with it. She just might be looking for a fun time too. She may not be looking to settle down. But again, don't mislead her. If you're on the same page as her, if she's looking to settle down and she's telling you this and you're not with it, just let it go. Let her be. Let the next man find her that may actually potentially be the one that she needs.
And also, public relationship, you got to be ready for public. In this point,
man, you're roboting, bro.
Damn. No, I said, you know, if you gonna have a public relationship, you got to be ready for public scrutiny.
You're roboting. Come back in, come back out.
This guy.
No. Seriously, you're roboting. Yeah, so it was your phone. Hey, so real talk. So Klay Thompson is 36. Meg Thee Stallion is 31. They're both in their 30s.
She probably ready to have kids.
Probably.
Man. Just wasted all that time.
All right, can you hear me now?
You're good.
No, I was saying, like if you know,
I think the hotties are coming at you right now because you just went back to robot. Try it one more time, bro.
I just gotta say to the ladies, to piggyback off of what Quest said, you gotta ask the right questions so you ain't wasting your time. Because if you don't ask the right questions, you're gonna be in a relationship for 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, and then all that time is wasted. You know what I mean? And then you back on the, you know what I mean? You back looking or, you know, waiting for your husband if you want one. So definitely ask them questions so you're not wasting your time.
So what questions should the women ask just to be on the help the ladies out there?
So don't ask right away if you want to get married. Don't ask that. Just see where his headspace is ask like general questions like where do you see yourself in 5 years? That type of thing, you know?
All right, before the Stallionaires tried to sabotage me, you know what I'm saying? I was saying you have to be careful with living a public relationship, because that also plays a huge part in the conversation. And I'm pretty sure a lot of sideline conversations was happening on both sides, right?
You're roboting again, bro. The hotties are hating.
Oh gosh.
Ridiculous.
Okay, now you sound clear.
Okay.
All right, y'all. So we are going to commercial break real quick, and then we're going to come back. You know what I'm saying? Quez, try to come back in, you know, because you were on a hot one. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean, I agree with Jess. You got to ask the questions. And dudes, again, my words to the fellas. I can't speak for women. I can only speak for men. Be real with yourself first before you be real with anybody else. If you're literally just looking for blessed baby, let it be known, you know, because she just might be with it. But don't play with her emotions. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the one thing. Again, don't play with her emotions. Be real. Because, again, if she's looking for kids to settle down and you're not on that same wavelength, cool. Let it be known. Move on so she can go on to the next person who might be able to give her what she's looking for. All right, let's try it again, Quez. Because you were dropping some gems.
No, I wouldn't dropping that.
So gross.
Man.
Ridiculous.
All right, so this is why we hate to use the phones. But maybe the Wi-Fi, make sure your Wi-Fi is popping, man. Make sure you get near your Wi-Fi, bro. All right, y'all. So we're just gonna go ahead. We might freestyle a little bit. I'm trying to get with Kevin Mercer. I don't see him yet, but we will be right back. We're gonna show some love. I'm feeling it right now. I'm really feeling it. Yeah, shout out to Uncle Nearest. I'm out of here. You know, we'll be right back.
Uncle Nearest Premium Whiskey is a brand of Tennessee. Whiskey honoring Nathan, Nearest Green, the first known African-American master distiller. The Nearest Green Distillery, located in Shelbyville, Tennessee, is the world's first distillery named after an African-American. Green is credited with perfecting the Lincoln County process, a charcoal mellowing method that defines Tennessee whiskey's smoothness. Get your bottle today.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy, KB Mercer. Y'all already know we got it cracking. We got it going on over here at Melba Soulfood Kitchen. Y'all remember when we started? We gave you 5 pieces of chicken and 2 sides. This is what I'm giving to start, y'all. I'm giving to mess up the whole IE. Check this out. Bam! 3/4. 2 sides, mac and cheese and yam. But you don't get 5 pieces. Now you get 6 pieces. 1, 2, 3/4. Come on down to Melba Soulfood Kitchen, 2360 Sterling Avenue, on the corner of Sterling and Highland. We open Tuesday through Sunday, 12 o'clock to 7 o'clock. We are getting ready to go crazy.
You've seen the footage from last year. Well, Boss Up Brunch is back, and our very own Marquez Miller is back in the building. Join everybody Joe 27 from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Yard Party ATL. Make sure you pull up. If you've seen them, you know the events are fun, packed with business, and plenty of networking and plenty of praising. Pull up to Boss Up Brunch. June 27th at the Art Party ATL. See you there.
Never had a chance to say. Never had a chance to say. I'm gonna be good without you. Oh, never had a chance to say. I'm so confused from all the things you put me through.
Yo, with mushroom coffee being on the rise as of late, I guess the best way to go is with Rise Coffee. And DJ Method X has teamed up with Rise Coffee, so make sure you use promo code METHODXSD15. Also, to check out Method on TikTok at MethodXSD. Also on Twitch TV at MethodXX619. Let's go.
Where you from? Yeah. Third, tell them where you from. Let's go. Cruising down G Street looking at hoes. Oh my God, she ain't got no clothes.
The sovereign frequency system exists to correct that. Across this book, you will learn 5 essential architectures. 1. Field Corruption Index, FCI. How to detect emotional, financial, and psychological distortion. 2. Field Reset Protocol, FRP. How to interrupt looping patterns and restore clarity. 3. Field Compiler, FCX. How to rewrite meaning so that your identity commands your reality. 4. Field Anchoring Engine, FAE. How to lock sovereignty into your nervous system until it becomes automatic. 5. Reality Output Engine, ROE. How to create outcomes, stability, and opportunity through frequency-based leadership. You will not be asked to push harder. You will be asked to move clearer. You will not be asked to dominate. You will be asked to calibrate. You will not be asked to fight. You will be asked to understand. This book does not teach force. It teaches field mastery. Your field determines your frequency. Your frequency determines your reality. Your reality determines your life. And once your frequency is sovereign, nothing external can override you again. Let us begin the architecture.
All right, y'all. We are back. Quest, mic check 1 2 1 2.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Good stuff. The nonsense. What'd you do with Jess, man? You didn't pull the Klay Thompson. Man, what happened?
She multitasking. She don't understand that this is a production. You know what I'm saying? So we can go live any minute. You know what I'm saying? We can't be gone for extended periods of time, you know, because the show must go on. And we're here. We're back. You know what I'm saying? So,
it's all good.
So I've been hitting them up, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know if something's going on his end with technical difficulty or whatever. But you know, I wanted to bring him on because I wanted to get like an update about when he first came on here. He was talking about the $5 plates, then brought up to $10. I mean, maybe it been $10, but even back then. But you know, he started out here because again, the backstory was I saw him on Facebook, wanted to show him some love, and promote his business. And sure enough, he came on the podcast. He talked about the show. Next thing you know, people were coming in. Then there was an influencer who came in. Her name is Eat with Keisha, whatever her name is. Shout out to you, sister, because you dope. And then she came out and she went to Melba's and literally had the line going out from the door around the block. You know what I'm saying? So now he's in a new location. We saw Crit Mac showing up, the mayor of San Bernardino, Dirty Birdie was in the house. You know what I'm saying? Different people are showing up and supporting love. You know, so I wanted to get his
to see where he was at now because of the basis of this show. But it could be, he could be busy. He's running the business. And again, he really takes care of the community because even shout out to Rob because he's not here. Your presence is missed. Rob he called in to Melba's, ordered 10 plates and donated it to whoever else was coming in, and people were getting those plates. So this is what Melba's does. He definitely showcases and takes care of the community.
Most definitely, man. And it is unfortunate, bro not on here because watching that journey and watching him grow to the capacity he's at now. And I know it's not the end, but just to be right there in the middle of it is a beautiful thing to watch.
Yes. And to be arrogant a little bit, we were right there when it started. So I definitely take pride with that. And he gives us love every time we come into the store. He'll be like, I see him talking to people who are right there waiting. Hey, they got podcasts, and we went on their podcast, and since then it's just been elevated and just blessings and blessings. And shout out to his son, famous Uno, who's a rapper who definitely looks out for his family too. So it's love.
Yeah, most definitely, man. I'm coming to collect in June. You know what I'm saying? You've been giving all the benefits to Third because I'm not out there. So best believe when I come out there in June, I'm pulling up and I want my portion. You know what I'm saying? I'm showing up for my portion. Just know I need extra blessings and extra sides. You know what I'm saying?
Extra, man, with the cakes.
I'm gonna pay like I weigh, man.
So so we got some time to kill because I'm not sure what's going on. But man, in the news, because we're getting ready to get we're ready for our next guest, Isaiah King, app creator, for mysurplus.com. But also too, I just in anticipation, for this. Again, Tupac's stepbrother, Mo Preem, is suing Keefe D in a wrongful unaliving lawsuit. So again, I gotta bring this back up. It's bittersweet for me. It's a hard place for me because again, I got love for this dude because again, he was right there in the beginning stages of my career, but and at the same time, for those who are wanting to know, my music is actually intertwined in with this whole Tupac cover-up project, but I don't agree with necessarily the synopsis or the conclusion of it or the theories of it. You know what I'm saying? But again, I'm always here to help a friend. I'm always there to whatever I can support. But again, me and this dude are kind of on the odds because again, he's in the belief that Keefe D had nothing to do with Tupac. And then me on the flip side, a huge Tupac fan, like I wouldn't be rapping. I wouldn't be a rapper. I wouldn't be writing the songs I write like Cry for Jalen or anything if it wasn't for Tupac. He was a huge inspiration for me. Matter of fact, when this whole project was coming up, with the Tupac assassination or whatever, I forfeited whatever proceeds that I may make as far as my participation, as far as the song or anything. And I wanted my proceeds to go to the Tupac Shakur Foundation in Atlanta, to help with that, to help whatever it was, whatever it needs for the kids, for books or whatever proceeds I would have made for that project that he was doing, I forfeited it. Because again, I never wanted to make money or profit off this man who was such an inspiration to me. So for me, this is really, really, I take personal umbrage with this whole thing. I want to see justice because I think that he was robbed of his life, his artistry, and for whatever way it may have been, So So yeah, so me and him don't necessarily see eye to eye. He's a good dude, but again, he has his theories. And again, I get people want to basically, want to save face, but again, he's in the belief of Keefe D had nothing to do with it. Keefe D came out and said that he was a participant. He handed the weapon to whoever it was in the back seat, and it happened. And then Tupac's no longer here. But one of the things I brought up to him was that, hey, his brother and people who love Tupac hold him accountable. And he tried to argue me. And so just recently within this week, Tupac's stepbrother, Mo Preem, is suing Keefe D in a wrongful underlying lawsuit. So again, he's holding him accountable for what he said. What do you think about this, Quest?
Well, I think it's kind of blasphemous that Keefe made his whole popularity and basically living income on the notion that he was there the night it happened, and
correct.
He was part of the process, and he knew all the ins and outs, the intricacies of how it was set up, and who was in the car, who did what. Like you made a living touring, getting paid to show up on podcasts and other platforms to expound upon the story, to then turn around and say, psych, I lied, like Charlie Clips. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't have nothing to do with nothing after you didn't collected all the money, after you didn't collected all the notoriety, and then you think we supposed to jump on your side and believe you, which is absurd to me. If you said you did it and you said you did it for 10, 15 years, I'm inclined to believe you. It's just that simple to me. I don't know why we going through all the rigmarole of doing this and doing that. Even if you didn't wholeheartedly pull the trigger or whatever the case may be, more than the average individual, which lets me know that you had some type of participation in the process, or some insight that put you in that realm. So you got to face some consequences. And the devil is known to give out blessings. The only thing about it is when he come to collect, you usually got to give it all up. And that's my thing about it. You play with the devil long enough, and now it's time to pay the piper. I don't feel bad for you at all. And if you say you're a Tupac supporter and you still advocating on behalf of this man, I question your advocacy for when it comes to Tupac, because you can't be. That's just me, though.
Hey, well said. You articulated that well for me. Because again, like my whole thing was stepping into this like justice for Pac. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Mopreem Shakur. I hope and I'm gonna speak this into existence. I want to get him on the show. Me and Jess, we went out to was it Calabasas? We met with Edie of the Outlaws. You know what I'm saying? So we're still gonna try to work that into fruition. I want him to come on to the show too. Because again, Keefe D's unaliving trial starts in August. Suge Knight has a book that's dropping in August too. But again, this dude was on podcast bragging about his role, saying, "Hey, this is what happened," and he was breakdancing and like again, the thing is, and I'm gonna give him this is where I'm gonna give him credit. The officer who was interviewing him to try to bust him up on some trunk charges with PCP, saying had to give him a Queens for a day. And so he thought that, hey, I'm going to get immunity. And he started singing like a canary. But even after that, he went to Las Vegas PD and started singing more like a canary about his involvement. And according to Suge Knight, he talked about his involvement, saying how Diddy was involved and this and that, whatever. At the end of the day, for me, this is just me, I'm speaking to this director, saying, because again, my music, and he said he had 22 million watch time views. What's up, Dwayne? We see you. Make sure you guys are hitting the like and the share. You know what I'm saying? So 22 million for me. Okay, whatever for this project. I'm gonna say this to the film director. Make sure that you fill out the ASCAP cue sheet, because again, my music is in episode 2. We're talking about that. You know what I'm saying? Because again, I never was in it to try to make no money off of Pac. But it's funny to me that we got people from outside of the culture trying to give their 3 cents or give their input on what it is about Pac. And again, they're over here cheerleading with this dude. If you have his family and friends who are holding this man accountable, who he said in his own words that he was accountable for, then what are you over here cheerleading for him for?
I agree. Just what you got.
I just came in on this, so.
Oh, my fault.
All right, real quick, we got 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hold up. The question I have on this, KVD told a story for 15 years and nothing ever happened to him. Why now? Because here's where I'm going to give credit. Las Vegas PD let him dig himself into his own grave. You know what I'm saying? This man was living in California at one point. Then him and his wife decided to move to Las Vegas. And so here's the thing, man. LAPD is dirty. We're not even going to sit here and try to sugarcoat or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So the cop who was interviewing this dude was secretly recording him. You know what I'm saying? And so when he got let go on a case that was separate from this, he decided, hey, I'm going to put this out and I'm going to put this in a book and I'm going to tell this. Then it turned from a book to a documentary. Then from a documentary, then it's going all over the World Wide Web like we're on right now. So with KVD, he went to this filmmaker and said, oh, it's not true. I just said whatever it was I said. Because again, at the same time, when you're going back to your set, quote unquote, you're looking like a snitch. So then I don't know what it was. He got the grand haired idea of, okay, well, I'm going to tell my story. So then he decides to write a book. But then not only decides to write a book, but he promotes the book. He goes to Vlad. He goes to Art of Dialogue. Shout out to the Art of Dialogue. He's a great dude. Make sure you support his platform. Go subscribe and everything. He's a good dude, and he puts out great content. Then, he goes to BET Chronicles, and he tells the same elaborate story. Mind you, he's living in Las Vegas, Nevada, Henderson. You know what I'm saying? So it's in the state where this crime had occurred. So again, you're on here bragging. So they let him talk himself into a deep hole that he could not get himself out of. So then, again, we have people who are criticizing Las Vegas PD. Why it takes so long? Why you ain't solving it? They don't want it. They got tired of you guys sitting up there putting them on blast. They said, okay. And then making themselves look like idiots and clowns. They decided to take this to a grand jury who took this and decided to indict him and got warrants, go into his house, get whatever he got. Mind you, he wrote a book. And the Queens for a Day, when Greg Kading was giving this out, was basically, hey, if you lie about anything, the deal is off the table. You're going to jail for PCP. And so he decided to sing like a canary because they were trying to get him for the Biggie murder. But he said, hey, I didn't have anything to do with that. We didn't have anything. This is what happened. And boom. So this is where we're at right now. Kevin Mercer.
We're going to run on time.
I see. So this is why. But again, we have I had you scheduled for 7. And then we have another brother coming on 7:30. You know what I'm saying? So we might have to push this back a little bit, but I'm gonna bring you on. So again, that give me a minute, Kevin. I'm gonna bring you on. So that's the reason why it's happening now. Keefy D was his biggest adversary. He opened his mouth, and this is where it is. How I'm involved.
Well, a lot of people don't realize that there's There's no statute of limitations on unaliving.
Correct.
So
this is where we're at.
regardless of what y'all feel and how long it took or whatever the case may be, if you still breathing and you was a part of it, you can still get jammed up. It's just that simple. I mean, they let you talk yourself into a ditch, and you was happy to do it, you idiot.
Hey, Zaya, I see you. Give me 1 minute. We're gonna talk to Kevin real quick, okay? All right, so with that being said, I know we got off on. We're waiting on Mr. Mercer. He's here right now. You know what I'm saying? We're just going to talk to him real quick. We might have to bring him back because he has something going on for Mother's Day. But this man right here, I've seen him from the grassroots coming up. You know what I'm saying? He started a business out here in the IE. He's been feeding people. We've had the mayor come through. We've had rappers come through. We've had everyday people, church folks come through. And he does it with a passion that is dear and near to his heart. Him and his wife are the sweetest people that we ever know. They take care of Jess whenever we come through. At the same time, you know what I'm saying, he treats everybody like their family, man. And I can say this, and I'm not hyping him up, because if it wasn't real, I wouldn't give you the spill. But, you know, the chicken is one of the best in the IE, you know, hands down. You know what I'm saying? Better than Popeyes, better than KFC, better than anywhere else, better than any other competition in the IE. You know what I'm saying? So, again, he's a near and dear brother to my heart. He treats us like family every time we come through. So, Kevin, I'm going to need you to sit still real quick. So, without further ado, we want to welcome you to Melba Soulfood Kitchen owner, Kevin Mercer. I hope you're ready, brother.
Ready
Sit
enough.
still.
We in the building.
All right.
Then put them in the refrigerator.
Hey, Kevin, we got you.
Oh, what's up, y'all? Man, I'm still at the job, man. I'm still doing what I do. Y'all, how's everybody, man?
Man, we good, brother. How you feeling?
Man, God is good, man. God is blowing this thing up so fast, man. I don't even know. You already know what's up, Big E. So yeah, man, what's going on, everybody?
Not much, man. How you doing?
I can't hear y'all.
We're gonna need you to sit still, man. I know you're working. We know you're working. We're gonna need you to come back in, come back out.
Y'all hear me?
We can hear you. We can hear you.
Did y'all hear me?
We can hear you.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. Because I can't hear y'all. I'm the only one talking?
Yes.
You're the only one moving, too. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm still at the job, brother. We close at 7.
I got you.
I see that.
What's going on, though, y'all?
Not much. Hey, real quick, Kevin, because again, we had you scheduled for
I can't hear him at all.
Okay. One time, can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Okay. You know, that's kind of a real player from the Himalayas, man. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man. Come on, man. You know how we do it, man. Come on, man. You know how we get down, right?
All right, so we can hear you. Hey, Kevin,
but anyway, man,
this.
you know what I'm saying? I was trying to eat everybody, how y'all doing, those that can hear me and see me. Melba Soul Food Kitchen. Our slogan is home of the $10 plates. I done messed around, man, and on my menu today, man, I got everything for $10. I done took off the $25 ribs. You get you 3 baby backs, 2 sides, $10. Hey, man, I mean, when you come to Melba's now, the whole menu is only $10. Pork chops, smothered pork chops, catfish, red snapper. Everything is only $10.
What?
So, Kevin,
yeah,
can you
man,
hear me?
I went ahead and, my slogan is home of the $10 plates. So I just went ahead, man, and just jumped into that, you know what I mean? And now everything is $10. Wait till I come with the meatloaf. $10. Spaghetti and salad. $10. Oh, man, it's going down in Melbourne, man.
Hey, Quez.
This is why we love you, man. This is why we love
Hey,
you.
bro, we killing the world, man. I wish you come grab a plate, man. I got folk coming from Louisiana. She came in. She said, 504, baby, you heard? And when she got that food, she said,
This a real soul food.
Real quick.
So
That
you know,
may
we
have
just
been my
blessing
auntie.
people, man. We just
Real
blessing
quick.
people,
Real
man. That's
quick.
what it's about, man. And the reason why Big E,
Hold up.
oh, he saying hold tight. Big
Hold
E,
up.
we can't hear you, dog.
Quest, talk to him real quick. Tell him to hold up.
He said, he said, hold on real quick, because he said that might have been his auntie from Louisiana that came through from the 504. You heard me.
Boy, she tasted them greens and went crazy.
that may have been my auntie, because that's exactly how she talks. So, hey baby, you know what I'm saying? Straight from Louisiana. All right, so real quick, so Quez, you might have to take this over. If he can't hear me, but he's gonna probably hear you.
What did he say?
So Quez, ask him, how have things been since he stepped onto this show?
Hey man, so the question of the day, Mr. Mercer, is how has the elevation been since your first appearance on the show? You know, we haven't had you back as a featured guest as frequent as we had liked, but we've seen a lot of progress. Can you tell everybody what that experience been like?
From the first time I opened up, man, and I met my boy Big E and his wife, man, it has been, everything has been going up. Big E, he the only one that can come in and don't have to stand in the long line, man. I make sure they get them some chicken. You know, I got to take care of them because they were a big part of people showing up, man. You know, from looking at that y'all show. Hey, man, I tell you, man, I thank God for y'all, man. I appreciate y'all, man. You know, we don't got the line wrapped around the building no more, but we got a constant flow of people coming in and telling us, man, we thank God y'all over here. I mean, come on, man. Y'all, Big E, come on, man. Where you go get $10 plates, bro?
Right.
I tell people we the only one in the world with $10 plates. Oh, and by the way, Big E wanted me to tell y'all about this. Mother's Day, right, Big E?
Yep, that's what he want.
Mother's Day. We giving away 50 free plates to 50 mothers, 2360 Sterling Avenue, San Bernardino, California, 92404. The first 50 mothers that come on May the 10th from 3 to 7, you go get a new plate. I mean, you go get a plate from guess what, Big E? If 100 mothers show up, you already know. Well, put it this way, y'all. Every mother that shows up on Mother's Day, we gonna give you a free plate. How about that? Thanks to my boy Big E and his wife and his partner. All the
There we
mothers that
go.
show up from 3 o'clock to 7 o'clock, we gonna give y'all a free plate. And watch this, y'all. Not only are we gonna give you a free plate, but we got, watch this, y'all. We got, hey, watch this. Hey, dog, I see you over there laughing, man. Come on, man. Hey, we gonna bring out what they call that stuff? Where they be singing and stuff, Big E.
The karaoke.
Karaoke jumping out. We playing all them old songs for them mothers to sing their old songs from 3 to 7. Every mother pulled up. You go get you a plate and you gonna be able to sing your songs. I'm telling y'all, we thank God for Big E, his wife, and his partner, because without them, I don't think we would have blew up as fast as we did. Man, I thank God for y'all, brother. I'm praying for y'all. Y'all continue doing what y'all doing. And whenever y'all need me to come and do this again, guess what, y'all? It's your boy, Katie Mercer. Melba Soul Food Kitchen.
That's my guy right there. That's my
$10
guy.
plate, y'all. God bless y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. I'm about to go home, man, and lock it down till tomorrow. Be blessed.
Hey, enjoy your night, Mr. Mercer. We appreciate you. And for the mothers, if y'all don't take care of y'all kids, y'all don't get no free plate. You know what I'm saying?
Hey. That's my mama, y'all. That's Melba.
Hey, there she go. Every time. Blessings.
There she go. Blessings, y'all. Talk to you. All right, Big E. See you, man.
All right.
See you,
Thank
lady.
you.
Lady Big E. All right, y'all.
All right, brother. Have a great night.
All right,
Man,
y'all.
that dude always fun, man.
I tell you, man. All right, so we're gonna show some love. We're gonna come back. We're gonna run a little bit overtime today. We're gonna give some love to my boy
Isaiah King, he's coming up next with mysurplus.com. Show you how to live a debt-free journey within your life. And, we will be right back. Hold up. Kevin kind of threw me out for a little bit. We were supposed to have him at 7, but it's all good. We'll be right back.
It's come to my attention that everyone's calling me a troll. Some said even the king of trolls. First of all, I'm flattered. But I'm done with all that. I would never do a deal with DoorDash and quite literally deliver beef when millions of people are watching. I mean, who would do something like that? I'm not delivering quality beef. It's more of an art than science. Don't want to be too obvious. It's all about timing. And I'm always on time. Oh, they sell Combs. What a coincidence. No matter what kind of beef you have going on this week, remember DoorDash delivers. And you know what goes great with beef? A bottle of this beautiful Branson cognac, aged 4 years or 50 months. Who's keeping count?
Excited today, you guys, to have the mayor of San Bernardino at Melba Soulfood Kitchen. She come get some chicken. I told her the chicken is what keeps us moving forward. You have something to say, Mayor?
I do. I am the mayor of City of San Bernardino, and I am honored to be here to try some chicken that is specialty here, so I'm excited.
And guess what? She don't know she gets 6 pieces of chicken and 2 sides for only $10.
Wow, that's a deal.
So we gonna service her whole office with $10 plates. Thank you again, Mayor.
Thank you.
God
Thank
bless
you.
you.
Thank you.
Where you from? Yeah. Sir, tell them where you from. Let's go.
Cruising down G Street looking at hoes. Oh my God, she ain't got no clothes.
Here, $75 there, $40 here. That's what I would see at the end of every month on my budgeting apps. And I would always feel guilty because I would think to myself, why didn't you spend that to pay down debt? And the truth is, I just really didn't think about it. Like most people, I was just paying down my minimums and then called myself budgeting and looking at what I was spending at the end of every month. But only paying down your minimums is a financial death trap. And all my budgeting app was doing was telling me what I already spent. I needed a tool that was going to look at my income, my monthly recurring bills, and my monthly spending and say, hey, you've got a surplus of $50. Why don't you put that towards a credit card bill? It's going to save you 3 weeks in payoff time. It's going to take away 10% interest, and it's going to save you an extra $15 a month. I didn't see a tool like that. And so I made one. It's called ClearPath. If you want to check it out and you want to get out of debt too, check out the link in my bio or go to whatsmysurplus.com and let's get out of debt together.
Uncle Nearest Premium Whiskey is a brand of Tennessee. Whiskey honoring Nathan, Nearest Green, the first known African-American master distiller. The Nearest Green Distillery, located in Shelbyville, Tennessee, is the world's first distillery named after an African-American. Green is credited with perfecting the Lincoln County process, a charcoal mellowing method that defines Tennessee whiskey's smoothness. Get your bottle today.
All right, y'all. We are back. We had to definitely show love to Kevin Mercer, man, because he's family, man. He treats me just really good, man. So he makes sure our chicken is nice, fresh, and hot on the spot. All right.
That's what's up.
And he gonna take care of Quest when he come through to Cali too.
Oh, he damn sure is. I'm pulling up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's not even a question. You know what I'm saying? I'm pulling up to get me. You know what I'm saying?
All right, y'all. So the next guest I'm bringing up in the hot seat cipher, you know what I'm saying? So we can talk about his business, uplift and promote it just like we did for Melba Soulfood Kitchen out in San Bernardino. You know what I'm saying? As a brother who is near and dear to me, you know what I'm saying? He's one of the dudes who embraced me when I came into the city as an unknown. He's held me down for years, you know what I'm saying? And when I talk about loyalty and
he's the epitome of loyalty. If you could look it up in a book, this would be this brother right here, because from the minute I met him on the bus stop till now, he stayed the same and never changed, and always had my best interest at heart. He's been a good brother, man. We've done everything from being in the choir together, to going to prom together, to seeing families grow, to seeing businesses grow. You know, he's an entrepreneur, he's an innovator, he's a creator. Matter of fact, for y'all that don't know, if you guys have a thing that, you know, that lets people know that, hey, I can't answer you right now because I'm driving or XYZ, he's the creator of that. You know what I'm saying? And so it's with my great pleasure to introduce my brother, you know what I'm saying, who's held me down for over more than 20 years, and who's a great creator, a great friend, a great person, great father, great husband, great son, everything that you want to see up under the sun, Mr. Isaiah King.
Dude, that was heart touching. Dude, I'm touched. That was great.
Man.
It's so great that, like you mentioned, all the stuff we've been through, but I'm glad that there's some stuff that you left out.
Exactly. No. Don't get it twisted, man. I'm putting you on blast. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit, yeah, I should have known. Quez, what's up, dude? It's been a minute, man. How you been? What's up, guys?
Man, what's going on, my guy, man? You know what I'm saying? Hey, still out here living the dream and winning, man. I'm glad you got something going on. And you know, it's always good to see, like, even when you haven't talked to people for a while and they pop back up in your sphere, that they doing something positive, man. Yeah, you know, so when Third shot it over to me, I said, oh yeah, I do remember. I said, yeah, that's what's up. Like, we gotta get him on the show, man. Like, matter of fact, send me the link so I could be his friend too. Like, like, you know what I mean? I need to send my friend request over. You know, that's super dope, man. Like, you know, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get into it, but no, it's always good to see a brother out here winning, being a great father, being a great husband, and just, you know, doing what you're supposed to do. Happy anniversary. I know you had that going on last week, so, you know, congratulations.
Happy anniversary.
Man, yeah, 10 years.
Man, big deal. That's a big deal. Absolutely.
You know, hey man, I've been your biggest cheerleader with that too. You know what I'm saying? I've been your biggest cheerleader from day one.
Facts. Facts on facts.
Man, I don't mean to embarrass you, man. But
here
again, let me
do it. You know what I'm saying?
Let me do it real quick.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
With me being a fresh out of towner, you know what I'm saying? Like, I met this dude at the bus stop.
Here we go.
Hey, he was going through some things. I'm gonna put him on.
Don't say names. We can't name names.
No names. But he was going through some things. You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, how do I get through this? I don't know. And I'm like, man, you know, don't worry about it, man. I got your back. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you got, I got your back. And he's like, man, bet. And so the next day, you know, I was right there, and, you know, he didn't have to go through those things. And the thing that makes me emotional about this, man, because the same way that I showed up for him is the same way he showed up for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't ask for a better friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, the same reason why I mess with Quez is the same reason why I mess with this dude. You know, he's had my back through endless things. You know what I'm saying? And with a dude who's moved around, I'm originally from San Bernardino, and I moved around a lot. And so, you know, you're an outsider. You know, so when you come into a new city, you don't really know people, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, this dude right here was the first one to embrace me and say, hey, you're my friend. Whatever.
I didn't know that you were a Raider fan, though. If I would have known, it would have been a different story.
Tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? Me too. You know what I'm saying? Tell the truth.
I got to keep
it
up.
Tell the truth, man. Like, all bets would have been off. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know. I didn't know. Because if I would have known.
Yeah, none of us knew, brother. It's
if
okay.
I would have known, I'm like,
He catfished
I don't
us.
know.
You know what I'm saying?
Right?
Three, you was an undercover Raiders fan back in the day.
I was never undercover.
He was. He was
told you.
hiding it. He was hiding it.
Yeah.
Because my friends knew I was a Lakers fan. They
No.
knew.
So Jess, like I told you before, I will walk around San Diego County, Oceanside, North County, whatever, with my Raiders jacket, my Raiders hat, whatever. And people would literally yell.
Yeah, we didn't know you was a fan though. We just thought,
Yeah.
you know, you like black. You know what I'm saying? That,
Yeah,
that
like, I
was
thought like it was a style thing, not like you like the team.
Yeah, the NWA type, you know, energy. You know what I'm saying? You're a rapper. It made sense.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
We didn't think you was a real fan. You know what I'm saying? Everybody
Because
else
who in
had
their
on
right mind
Chargers
likes the
jerseys
Raiders?
and you know what I'm saying? Padres jerseys
I'm like,
and
what
stuff.
the fuck is a charger? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey.
you know what I'm saying? Charger for your cell phone, a charger with what? For batteries? You know what I mean? Like all these bucks,
real
no
talk.
charge. You know what I'm saying? Like they still ain't getting no rings. You know what I mean?
Hell nah, man.
Hey man, what's good with you, Zay?
You know, just living life, man. And the older you get, like you really start to realize, and I'm sure as y'all know, with like wives and kids and families, how important credit is, and how important debt is, and how much debt affects your life. And I've never seen myself as bad with money. Like I'm pretty cheap, not cheap, but like I watch my money tight. And one day at the end of the month, I'm going through, you know, my apps and stuff, just like checking on money. And I decided to go like line by line and really see how much money I actually spent that I didn't need to spend. Dude, 1 month I spent $1,300. $1,300 in bull stuff. I see that y'all don't cuss on the show, and so I won't. In unneeded expenses, right? And I had to sit back and be like, dude, that's mad irresponsible. It is not just like irresponsible from a spending perspective, but just knowing that you've got X amount of debt and you didn't spend that money on debt. Why? And I think the reason is stuff to buy is always in our face, but our debt isn't. It's kind of just like in the background on like an auto pay thing, but it's just not a healthy habit to just let your debt just like pile. And if you're only paying minimums, it's going to kill you. You spend so much more when you're only paying your minimums. Like it's insane. And something just said to me, dude, I'm like one, all these apps out there. You've got Rocket Money, you've got Monarch, you've got like all these apps out there. Y'all just sit there and let me spend it. Like all these apps that truck all my money, y'all just sat there and let me spend it. Not one time did y'all say like, hey, bro, you got a lot of debt. Like you should not spend this, or at least spend a little on debt. And not one of them did. And I thought like, dude, like that is what I really need. All I need is for an app to tap me on the shoulder and be like, hey, you have X amount of dollars right now. You should spend that on paying off this debt right now. Right. And if you spend 60 extra bucks on top of your minimums right now, you'll save 10%. You'll save like 10% of like interest. You'll cut down how long it takes you to pay it down, right? Just spell out the benefits of what this little extra payment could do week over week. You'll save a ton of money and you'll pay your debt down faster. Except apps weren't there's nothing out there that did that. And if you think about it, it's really just math. And so I'm like, hey, no, I can build apps. I'll just build it. And slowly but surely it came together. And it's been amazing. It's been amazing to use for myself. Not to mention, dude, I've been building apps since I was like 22. And I've never had so many people hit me up and be like, hey, tell me how this works. Dude, my dad, true story. My dad has never called me about any of my apps ever, never. But he called about this one. He's like, hey, hey, son, I saw your app, yada yada. Hey, I really want to get like out of debt, like, and the method you're talking about seems like it would work. How do I do it? And it's been crazy to get a ton of DMs, a ton of calls, like folks like, hey, can I talk to you? Can, like, is this safe? Can you see my info? Like, I want to do this, but I'm ashamed. You know what I mean? But
Right.
just to hear how many people out there are looking for a reliable, safe way to get out of debt, made this all the more worthwhile, man. So I've really enjoyed the feedback, and not all of it was good, right? Like some, like the first version, folks were like, hey, this is confusing. Cool, let's find a way to make it simple,
Right.
right? And so I did.
That's a good way to adapt.
Yeah, man. Listen, I find I don't have a problem with folks saying there's like an issue with the app, or they have a problem or a criticism, because that just lets me know where I can get better, right? Because at the end of the day, that's what this is meant to do. Like, how can I make this an easier tool to use to help you get to where you want to go? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But I've never had the type of feedback like I have with this. So yeah.
That's beautiful, man. It brings me to my first question, because I want to put this out there, and I always give credit where credit is due. I always give flowers where flower is due. You know what I'm saying? Like, let this be clear, and I'm saying this on record. You know, again, we're talking about a man who's created apps since he was like 22. Me being out in the IE, I remember even being out in LA because I was doing the show out in Hollywood. I remember getting an alert on my phone talking about idle text. You know, so when you're driving and all this other stuff, whatever, you get a text that, hey, I'm driving right now, I can't answer you, call me back, whatever. When I seen this pop up on KTLA, it was on KTLA or one of these things, whatever, like that, as far as, and I'm like, whoa. I know that dude. That's my best friend. This dude created a text in a way to help save lives, because he saw something that was motivated by, in the sense of, you know, people were unaliving themselves because they were texting while driving or whatever. And he created an app. And when I seen him on the news promoting it, I'm like, man, I don't know if you guys really understand the pride that I had within my heart. Like, man, I was up there in the trenches with this dude, and he's up here trying to save lives and do something for the greater of America. You know what I'm saying? He is the originator and the creator of idle text.
Before Apple, before Android, before like all them, like before they did it, I did it. I sold it too. Like that was like the first app I sold. But yeah, man, like I've always wanted to build things to help, like those like small things in life that you go through. Like there's got to be like a way to fix this. I think when you have like a good, like when you know what the human experience is like in a certain area, you have like you know what other folks are going through, right? Like, because with what I've built now, I knew if I felt like that, I couldn't be the only one. There's got to be a bunch of other folks out there that feel the same way. There's got to be like other folks out there that want to get like out of debt too, but still, it's like it's a lot. It's, you know, like it takes like a lot of time. It can be like overwhelming, right? They think that they have to pay down debt in these huge chunks of money, and you don't, right? Like you just pay down your debt the same way you spend money on dumb stuff, just small chunks at a time. And the same way you'll look up at the end of the month and you're like, dang, I spent $1,300 on garbage. How good would that feel to be like, dude, I paid down $1,300 of debt this month, right? Because all that really means is I've saved X amount of money that I can now put into the things that actually make me happy, into my family, into my career, into my passions. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, that's all I really want for this.
Yeah. Real quick, if y'all don't mind me jumping in, you know what I'm saying? Y'all reunion of best friendship. No, realistically, the average. I'm gonna just say American. I'm not even gonna break it down to black, white, or Hispanic. Like none of that really matters. But the average individual is usually like $500 away from abject poverty or losing everything, right?
Yeah.
So with you creating something in terms of, paying down debt, which in turn increases your credit score, increases in your borrowing power, even for somebody who may not be spending in excess of, $1,300.
Yeah.
For the individual who has an extra $100 or extra $200, whatever the case may be, how will this app help propel them from just the survival mechanism of going day to day to, actually helping them thrive and create leverage when it comes to that same borrowing power? You know what I mean? Because we already know people with bad credit pay higher interest rates. They get lower approval amounts, and their debt increases a whole lot faster than people with a larger disposable income and credit score.
Facts, man. Dude, I'm so glad you said that, because you're right. There are folks out there that don't have a lot of extra money to pay towards debt. And I think that's where this tool shines, right? Because it's not a budgeting app. It's not a let's see where you can spend less money app, because that's all budgeting is, right? I'm going to spend this on this and this on this and this on this, right? Like if that's all it took to get like out of debt, we'd all be debt free, right? I wanted this app to be able to start to get you out of debt from where you are right now, right? So it uses this thing that I call a rolling surplus detector, all right? So all that really does is it takes your income, it knows when your bills are coming in. So if you've got bill like on auto pay, it knows how much you spend daily. You can even set a floor that says, hey, don't, like, when you are calculating how much my surplus is, like how much money I have after my bills, make sure you leave some room for like cushion in my checking account or whatever, right? But the whole idea is to be able to show folks what is safe to deploy, what is safe. And that changes depending on the individual, right?
Right.
And so if you are someone who, let's say, like at the end of the month, you only have an extra, like a cushion of $100 a month, I would never tell anyone to put all that 100 towards debt, because life be lifing, right? You can have like an emergency, a flat tire.
Right.
If you've got kids, right? Right? That's
Kids alone.
kids
Man.
alone, right?
That is the emergency. You know what I'm saying?
Per day, every day. It tells you what is safe for your spending, right? So if your surplus is only $20, great. Or it's 100, but you can't spend all of that. Let's take 100. I'm sorry. Let's take 20, right? Because that's still better than nothing. It's all about steps forward, right? And that's the biggest thing in telling folks about this app. They're like, oh, so it's a budgeting app. No, right? Because when you think of budgeting, like you gotta sit down and get your paperwork out, and you're like, how much we spend on this and this and this, and all this time that you are doing it. One, it probably takes you time just to sit down and do it. But in the time that you are planning interest, you are spending tons of money in interest, right? In the time that you are saving, you are still spending money in interest. What you're not doing is paying down your debt. That's what this is about, paying down your debt. And if you are in a phase of life right now, because I promise you I've been there, that you can only put 20 extra bucks on your bill, do it. Do it. Because in a year's time, I should be able to do this math in my head, but I can't, right? So what right? But like, so 20 times 10 would be 200 plus the extra 20. So that's like 240 bucks, right? So I think. Yeah. Okay, cool. Right? Right. That's 240 extra dollars that you put towards debt. Dude, that is an accomplishment, right? And that still gets you closer, right? And the reason I call this tool Clear Path is because I wanted folks to see a clear path out of debt. It may not be a short path, right? Because if you've got a ton of debt and you don't make a ton of money, that time could be long. But at least if you can see a clear path out of debt, that's encouraging, right? Like, I don't need to see it happen fast, but I do need to see it happen, right? And what's been great is that people I've been talking to, that's what they've said, and like that has been like amazing. Like, hey, listen, like I never considered just a couple bucks here, a couple bucks there, a couple bucks here, but just with that thought in their head, it opens up the idea that they can actually get out of debt eventually, right? And they can. It's just a matter of time. And just like interest compounds, paying off your debt faster, it's got a compounding effect. Right? So I know that's a long,
No, this is good. It's a great explanation. Yeah, no, that was great.
But like this app is so you can start paying off debt from wherever you are in life. You got a ton of money, great. I'll show you how to get there quick. If money's tight, that's cool. I've been there, and with gas at $7 a gallon, gas is tight for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So no matter where you are, like this app can get you there. It can show you a clear path on how to get out of debt.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So with this app, how do I word this? So for student loans, do you give tips on how to help people, pay off the student loans or possibly get rid of student loans? Do you give tips on like anything that could help us consumers?
Yeah.
That kind of stuff. Or maybe even like purchasing a car. You know what I mean? Because for me, I thought, purchasing a car is going to help my credit. It did not help my credit at all. And I'm paying like on time, and I'm like, what's going on here? My credit ain't going up.
So one great question. And there's two parts to that answer. Three. So I want to be careful that I tell folks that paying down debt will improve your credit, but our goal is not credit, right?
Okay.
Our goal is to help you pay down debt, and it just so happens that the byproduct of paying down debt is better credit. Okay.
Yeah.
Do I have a tool in there that helps you to pay down student loans? So there is an AI advisor within this app where it can already read all of your finances. It knows everything that you put in there, the amount, the interest, and you can just ask, right? Like, hey, what's the best way for me to pay this down, right? And it can be like, hey, what is the best way for me to pay this down? And in the fastest like amount of time, what should I pay down first to put more money in my pocket, right? So in the case of student loans, right, like at the end of the day, it's all just math. It's all just debt, right? And so for a situation like that, I would ask, like, hey, what should I be paying down first? I've got a student loan of 50 grand and it takes up a lot of money, right? What's the best way to pay this down while keeping as much money as I can in my pocket and still doing it in a short time? And the advisor will tell you, right? And so there is a tool like in there that'll help you with that. I know that before I built this, I would put my bank statements into like an AI system and just ask, like, hey, examine my spending, yada, yada, yada. And it would spit out an answer, right? And so this essentially is doing the same thing, but with a lot more detail. And since it tracks your spending like over time, it can tell you what you are spending and what you should cut back on. Now that I didn't know when I first built this, I didn't expect the AI advisor to be like, hey, bro, you spend way too much on golf. Like, you need to pull back. Like, it will tell you, right? Because all of your things like itemized.
Right.
And so like, hey, you went golfing 8 times last month and you spent $326. That's a car that's a car payment by itself. If you would have put that money into your car payment, that's a whole month off, saves you X amount of, right? Like, it will break it down just that easy. So to your question, yes. So I really think that once folks get like in there, put their info in, see what their surplus is like with time, and then start to ask that advisor questions, it'll really help you to see your money different. And that's been the biggest thing with this whole like experience is how I spend my money, right? And like I said, prior, I was not a big spender. I'm still not. But like even now, I wanted a new bottle of cologne. And do I have the money to go out and like buy it? Sure. But now I think about like, what else could I do with $80? Like what else could I pay down with like $80? Do I want to buy cologne, or do I want to pay this credit card down debt faster? Right. And it's just it's changed how I think about how I spend. Right. Like, you know, like it's, yeah. Sorry, I'm off on a tangent again.
No,
but
this is great. It's
yes.
financial education.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And again, what motivates you to want to help people?
Knowing that the thing I'm going through, other folks are going through. That's it, right? Like, I know if I'm suffering from this, other folks are too. And if I've got the ability to build a tool or a software or whatever that can help somebody else, why not? Right? And I get like a thrill at the idea that I've made something that people are benefiting off of. Right? Like it is a genuine joy. You know what I mean? And yeah, man. Like, I sleep easier at night. Quez, yeah, what's up?
No, you good. Quick question, because I just heard you speak to the importance of interactive tracking. You know what I'm saying? Is kind of what you were speaking towards. Like, can you explain like the importance of people to being able to see their spending habits, especially for people in our community, like who live moment to moment and day to day, like we just surviving for the day, being able to track those expenditures that don't necessarily serve you, and why that's important to be able to track that, to see where a lot of people say, oh, I just don't have the extra money. But when you break it down, like you said, oh, you spent $300 on golf, but you know, maybe somebody you done went through the Popeyes line 8 times this month on your lunch break when you could have been making sandwiches. You know what I'm saying? Or like realistically, like I know I'm guilty of that. I work on the road full time, so like a lot of my like I could be making sandwiches to take with me to work, but it's not good at 12 o'clock. By the time, you know what I'm saying, that I drove by Popeyes or, you know what I'm saying? I see JJ's and, you know, Wendy's are looking real good today. You know what I'm saying? I got $7. I can get me a biggie bag or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, for real, like, but I know for real, like over time, me spending $7 here and $10 here, even though it doesn't seem like a lot at that moment, when you track that over, okay, I work 5 days, if 3 days a week, I'm spending $7 to $10 on lunch when I could have brought something or made me something to go. You know what I mean? Because I got food at the house. You know, it's not like we ain't got no food at the house. But
we sound like our parents.
How tracking that,
We got
you know,
food at the house.
Yeah, like real talk. But like break that down into like how that brings the responsibility into taking ownership of your debt crisis situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Dude, you've said the majority of what I'd say, dude. Like, we say all the time, and I've been guilty of this myself. Like, man, I just don't have the money. Chances are you do. Chances are you do, but it leaves our account so fast. It leaves our account so fast in the micro spending, right? And like the eating out is a big one, dude. Listen, I love wings and things. I think now it's called whatchamacallit now. I think it's called Epic Wings, right? If I could, I would eat there every day of my life. It's all I would eat for the rest of my life. But one meal is $13.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And you said 7, that's on the low end, right? But let's say 7. But and you did the math perfect, right? All that money over time, it builds up and it builds up fast. But the thing is, it doesn't seem like a lot. It's almost like invisible spending, right? It's $7 here, $10 here, right? But at the end of the month, when you look up and it's $375, it's like, damn, that's a lot of money within a month. And you really just have to sit back and take accountability for your spending. And like, dude, I could have done better. Not and not perfect, right? Because that's not what we are looking for here. But if we could collectively say, like, hey, I could just do better. I can make my lunch. If I am going to eat out, it's because it's like an emergency and I have to. Or you know, I don't need the like impulse buy. I don't need to buy stuff on TikTok shop all the time and like all that mess. But,
Hey, tell the truth now.
Dude, it's real talk. It's just accountability.
Right.
It's just and unfortunately there is no app for that. But
you got to make it. You got to create it, sir. We need you.
This is as close as you can get. And the reason I made this app the way I did is
you got to create an app that say, "Hey man, put that shit back." You know what I'm saying?
Okay, no. So that's essentially what this does. Because what I wanted you to feel like you took an L if you didn't pay that debt off when you knew you could have. As soon as that check hit in your account, something popped up and said, "Hey." It said, "Hey, like I know that rent is coming, I know that car payments are coming, and you know, like yada yada yada, and here's what you spend on groceries on average. With all that, before your next check, you have $47 that you can put towards debt right now, and here's what it'll do for you, right? If you choose not to do it, that's on you. I wanted it to feel like you took an L if you weren't responsible enough to act in that moment and be like, you know what? I'll do this right now. Right?
I like that. No, I like
that. That is what this is doing. You know what I'm saying? But to your question, it really is important that we as a people just sit back and be like, dude, I spend a lot of money on stuff that I probably don't need. But that in itself takes accountability and being like, you know what? I want better for my life, for my kids, for my family. It may take some time, but I know if I start now, in 3 years, in five years, I could be a world ahead. Right? But it like all starts with those with that small spending, because it makes a big difference at the end of the month. Huge difference.
Right.
Okay, so I have another question.
Yeah.
So you mentioned taking your bank statement and putting it into AI. Is this how this app is? Can I just screenshot my bank statement and submit it and it'll do everything for me?
Yeah. So I tell folks, upload your most 3 recent bank statements. And I know folks are like weird about that. So our system is trained to remove account numbers, names, all that stuff. All we are looking for is transactions.
Okay.
And those bank statements are really to catch your monthly reoccurring payments, right? You can add them in by hand if you want. From there, you would type in what you spend monthly on big stuff, on gas, on groceries, on the necessities, right? What that will give you is your average daily spending, right? You'll put in how like often you get paid, monthly or bi-weekly. You'll put in the dates, and from there it just does the math. Like, cool, I know when you get paid, I know when your bills fall, I know what you spend on like average, like every day, like every week. Here's what your surplus looks like. Here is your money. Also, just because I know that bills move like up and down, some months SCG&E is low and like other months it's high. You can put a buffer to say like, hey, I know what I told you my bills were. Let's go ahead and add 15% of just in case, right? Because it happens. And so what that'll do is say, okay, we'll make your surplus a little smaller so you can feel safer. And if I give you a number, it won't send you into like an overdraft, right?
Right.
On top of that, you can also set a buffer for what is in your account, right? So you'll also put in your balance and you'll say, hey, make sure to always leave $1,000 in my account or 500 or whatever. It'll make your surplus even smaller, but it's just doing that to protect your money. So whatever number it gives you, you know that number is safe, right? Because I never want like anyone, and I've done this, I've paid a bill and, or paid down debt. And then a week later had a bill much higher than I was expecting.
Right.
And you overdraft, right? I've lived that. I know what it's like. I don't want like anyone else to go through that.
Damn you, T-Mobile. You know what I'm saying?
We were just having this talk about T-Mobile. They got me. They sent me back a couple.
Maybe
Dude, I cut T-Mobile. I cut T-Mobile and moved over to what network did I just move to? No, I'm not plugging them free. Never mind.
Yeah, thank you.
So like right now, you would load up your bank statements and you just put in like information. Here in the next few months, I'm going to add a system in there. It's called Plaid, and it'll do all that stuff like automatically. So you won't have to put in like anything.
Nice.
Yeah.
A lot of companies. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say entering stuff in manually. A lot of people like don't want to do that, So it's kind of hard to take your time and put stuff in one by one, and it's a lot of work.
The bank statement does help with that a lot to put in all those reoccurrings, but it's not as bad like as you think. What I will say is having to put stuff in a bit more like manual connects you to your money real well.
Yeah.
Real well. Because you're like, damn, like, is this really right? And it's just a mind body connection. And I realize it's a few minutes of inconvenience, but I'm telling you, it puts your money in your mind in a different way.
Yeah.
That's like, damn, like this is.
And I was gonna say a lot of companies I know a lot of mortgage companies, a lot of rental companies. They use Plaid to verify people's income now. So with you incorporating that, well, at least out here in Atlanta, I've noticed it with some of the companies that I deal with. That out here in Atlanta, they like when you sign in, you gotta verify with Plaid, like, and they're gonna make sure that your account, they want access to your account to make sure they can see your transaction history, if you overdraw, if you do it frequently, all that kind of stuff. So that's a great addition. My only other question, because I know, Third probably tired because, he's dark skinned and he work all day. But, but you know what I'm saying? Like, would you be, what's the word, willing to incorporate maybe a smaller investment portion of this same app to, like, for people who want to create an investment strategy who may not have a lot of money, with that same surplus on top of paying down that debt, making financially smart investments that may not matriculate, like, next week or next month or in the next year, but creating a strategy for them to, create some type of wealth with an investment strategy with, let's say, a $20, I got $20 surplus a month that I can add into, a IRA or a IUL type index life insurance policy or anything like that. Is that something that's in the makings, or have you not thought about that yet?
No, I don't think that's and the only reason I say no is because I don't know enough about that. Right? Like, I don't know enough about that space. And there are so many other apps that do that really, really, really well. Right. And so I don't want to give advice I'm unsure about, and then get into a crowded space of invest. There's so many investment things out there. But I really want to stick to helping folks to get out of debt, because that I know, because I've dug myself deep out of debt. I still have some to go, but that is an experience I've had. That's something I can relate to, I can talk about, right? Now, if one of these companies wants to buy my stuff and incorporate or license what I do into theirs, please do it. But right now, and I know for the next 3 to 4 years, my mission with this is to help as many people to get out of debt as I can.
Right.
Great mission, man.
Hey, Isaiah, I appreciate you for being an innovator, for being a creator.
I appreciate you, man.
Hey, man, we go back like 4 flags on the Cadillac, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, for those that don't know, me, Quez, and Zay, we were in the choir. We're choir boys.
Hey, man, I'm a thug. Don't be telling people that. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't in the choir.
Hey, man, you know what I'm saying?
Don't be telling people that I'm a thug.
Yeah, we got vocals, you know what I'm saying? I'm baritone bass. Yeah, Zay was tenor, you know what I'm saying? And I know Quez was I'm between tenor and bass and baritone, you know what I'm saying? So, man, we were the choir.
So that means y'all gonna sing at the wedding?
Hell no.
No, Ed said he's singing. So Ed said he's singing a Jodeci song at the wedding.
That all him. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna sing
my lady.
all the parts.
Oh my God.
He said he's singing Casey and JoJo part. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
He's singing Casey and JoJo part.
Hey, he gonna have the combat boots and the overalls. You know what I'm saying? The leather overalls at that. He got you, Jess. Don't worry about it. We already discussed it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. We are just in the background just doing the.
Yeah, I'm just be. That's it. That's all we got for you.
Dude, I can't wait until the wedding, dude. That's gonna be a good time.
It's gonna be a great time, man.
It's
You know,
It's gonna be a great time. You know what I'm
Like I
saying?
said, man,
Lots of baby oil everywhere. You know what I'm saying? In honor of third.
We ain't doing no Diddy right here. You know what I'm saying? But these two dudes right here, where like again, they're the epitome of loyalty, man. Like dudes I can actually call like real friends. I can't say that about a lot of folks, but I can say about these folks right here. Man, we have been through things. Anything that I needed. As a matter of fact, you know what I'm saying? Quez was the first dude. If I needed someone to come sing, he sang with me on stage. Zay was the first dude to come into the studio, come sing with me in the studio. You know what I'm saying, man? Even hey, real quick, Zay, because I know you probably don't know.
Out here, bro. I told you I'm a thug, man. Relax.
Oh, no. Real quick, Zay. So
my kids think I'm a gangster. You know what I'm saying? You're messing up the story.
Hey, the song
you sang. You in the choir.
Hey, man.
You was singing.
Hey, shout out to Zaya, man, because he came through. He was some guest vocals on my latest project, you know, Eyes Behind Shades. He was on the song, he was on the song Return of the Player and Cry for Jalen, which was a song dedicated to my son. And Zay, I don't think you know this, man. Like that project right now is sitting at 70,000 units. So
whoa,
70,000. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
And the song in particular, Cry for Jalen, that you were on, and he was on Better Man too. But those three songs right there, man, Cry for Jalen and Better Man. I don't know who found it. There's people in Brazil who bump it religiously. You know what I'm saying? But
where are my royalty checks?
I'm trying to tell you
that part. Put that in the app. Where's my check? You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what my surplus would be right now?
Right.
Man, I tell you. Hey, man, but Zay, you know, I love you, man. You know, you're my brother for life. You know what I'm saying?
Take back in love. You know what I'm saying? We brothers for life. That's payment enough.
But we got this motto, man. We ride or die, man. Like that's how we do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
man.
Yeah, man.
Man.
These two brothers right here. I'm really. It's an honor to share this space with both y'all. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna give you your flowers, man. I'm proud of you, of everything that you've accomplished, everything that you're doing as a father, as a husband. You know what I'm saying? As a son, as a brother. You know what I'm saying? Like. You really hold things down, man, and I'm very proud of you for your innovativeness, man. And you know what I'm saying? And
for real.
You know,
definitely proud of you, bro. We made it out the O, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a big deal. That's a big deal, man. For real. Super proud of you, bro. Good stuff.
One more time, Zay, where can people find this at?
Oh man. Yeah, go to whatsmysurplus.com. and scroll down a little and just hit try for free, and your information is safe. All right, like I know folks get weird about that. All of your info right now is safe. It's all local storage, which means it only saves on the device that you're on. I can't see it, you know what I mean? So it's safe. Try it. Let me know if you have questions, how to make it better. Ed's got my number. If y'all need to call me, I will walk you through like anything, and you know, just let me know what I can do to help.
Right. Well, you know, we worldwide, baby. You know what I'm saying? So it's right now we're already at 500 some views on Facebook. So I'm just saying,
love it,
man. It's just beautiful. Make sure you hit that like, share, subscribe, man. So go to mysurplus.com. You know, and for those that don't know, you know what I'm saying, for the world, for the ones who are outside. I'm third to everybody else. I'm third degree. Only a few people can really call me the other word where he's calling me.
Not the other word.
Sorry, dog.
Not the other word. Your name, sir.
It's only family that I let call that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else, y'all call me a third degree.
They're calling you by
the other word. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the other word?
The other word, you know what I'm saying?
The other word is crazy.
Okay, I'm gonna call him Klay. I'm gonna call him Klay.
Blame your mama. You know what I'm saying? Don't get mad at us.
These are people who have been around my family, so they know. You know what I'm saying? They know. Man, Hey Zay, I love you, man. Thank you for coming through. You know what I'm
I
saying?
love you,
You're
fellas.
definitely a
Appreciate
contributor.
you.
Thank you for dropping your 3 cents. You know what I'm saying? If you want to reach out to to not Quez, but yeah, Quez, you know what I'm saying, but to Zay, you know what I'm saying? To Isaiah. MySurplus.com, go to Clear Path, you know what I'm saying? He's helping folks live a debt-free journey within life, you know what I'm saying? So we support innovators around here. So definitely. Hey, Zay,
Man, y'all don't sign up for the app, man, because y'all broke anyway. You know what I'm saying? And you need some surplus. Get your life together. Man, trying to
matter
help.
of fact, quick shameless plug. If you have some extra surplus, make sure you go to drop3cent.com or king30.com. Get the merch, DY3. You know what I'm saying? Get your Drop Your 3 merch.
Get the merch. Get the merch.
I got music on sale for $5. You know what I'm saying? For whole albums. You know what I'm saying? If you're that tight within your budget, go to Spotify, go to Apple Music. I got music there too. Just go to king30.com, get the merch, get the music. Live a debt-free life. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, help entrepreneur Negroes. You know what I'm saying? Support their dreams too. You know, so
yeah, support my surplus. Appreciate you.
All right, y'all, man. It's been real. We want to thank Isaiah King for coming through. MySurplus.com. Kevin Burns.
Good to see you again, brother. Congratulations.
Man, this was cool.
It's great to catch up, man. We'll be seeing you soon, man. We're catching up. All right, it's been a great one, man. Thank you for coming through to Drop Your 3 Cent. I'm Third Degree. This Black Hole Negro is Quez. We got the light bright.
Wow.
Yeah. He called you light skin.
Wow.
What's going on here, bro?
Just Las Vegas.
Don't support Third Surplus or the other name. Anything that has to do with third or that other word, don't support it for no surplus. How about that?
That dude over here running. All right, so make sure you hit the like, share, and subscribe button. If you're on Facebook,
please, man.
Donate, you know what I'm saying? Send some stars. If you're on YouTube, go ahead and contribute. You know what I'm saying? We love y'all. We'll catch you on the next one. It's been real. Much love. Peace.